Oh hey YouTube, sorry about that. Have you been debating getting the Google Pixel 2016 model? You can probably find it for a really good deal for about $200 US or $300 Canadian, and that's what we're going to go through and what I'm going to talk to you about. Hopefully you have a better idea of whether or not you should fork over that cash to get a Google Pixel. Funny story actually, I bought the black one off of Kijiji, and it turned out that it was blacklisted and I just had a brick essentially. I'm really going to take a casual overview of the Google Pixel 2016 edition by looking at some of the B-roll footage that I've shot, talking over it, responding and reacting to it. Hopefully I'm going to cover the design, the camera, the screen, the software, the things that are important to you as a consumer and even just someone that's interested in buying it. But let's just get on with responding and reacting to these videos. So for some reason I have my Instagram opened up, I guess. Follow me on Instagram, juliusxx. But I seem to be just looking through the software, which the software is still, right now it's running Android 8.0 or Android 8.1, and also I've installed the Android P Developer Preview, so that's what you're seeing right now. It's going through the different types of swipes and the different gestures. Oh, I don't know what this shot is for. I think I was going to use it for some sort of like transition or something. But look at that blue though. Whoa. So I think this video has to do with, or this piece of B-roll footage has to do with a little bit of the software, but I think primarily the design. Take a look at it. I still really do like the design from the 2016 Google Pixel. I really like the glass back of the top edge of the back. It just looks, it's a really distinctive look for Google. So I think that's a really cool look from them. They still maintain that with the 2017 Google Pixel XL2 and Google Pixel 2. So it's really neat. I like the edges. It's USB Type-C obviously. Speakers are okay. They're not as good as the newest models of the Pixel, but they're decent. I think soon, I'm still looking at the software, but as you can see, it's snappy AF. It's really fast. You're not going to worry about any slow down time. If you're worried about an older phone being kind of slow, you don't need to worry about that. It still runs really smoothly. I think in a second here I started looking at the bezels. Oh, nope, I don't. I put it down to admire the blue color. And, oh, well that's it. Okay, so what's happening here? I'm trying to get it to focus. It wasn't focusing too well there and it looked a bit yellow, so I moved it over. And yeah, I think I'm going to talk about the camera at this point. And the camera, I mean, I'm sure you've heard, and if you haven't, the Google Pixel has received one of the highest marks in terms of camera photography from DxO, I think it is. I'll correct it if it's not, but it scored really high, the first Pixel, and then the Pixel 2 is also no slouch. But in terms of the Pixel, the original one, the camera is great. And let's be honest, you're probably just going to be taking pictures of food or cars or yourself, like, you know, yourself in a mirror. So some samples are going up now. It does that well. It does all that pretty extravagantly well. So you're not going to be if you're looking for a good camera phone, the Pixel is obviously a good idea for that. Like no doubts about it. And again, I think I look at the design again because of that blue. That blue is like, I just really love the blue color of the Pixel. I don't know what it was. I think that's what really caused me to, I like that blue tint or the blue hue of the Pixel, of the original one. So I guess a little bit of a tip, if you're going to go with the black, the white, or the blue, I highly recommend trying to seek out the blue because it's very distinctive. And also if you're a Toronto Blue Jays fan, that's perfect. Like, that's it. That's all you need. I mean, not even any doubts about that. Go get a phone. Go get the Pixel if you're a Blue Jays fan right now. Honestly, I don't know what I was trying to accomplish with this shot, but I guess I touched the fingerprint sensor. And the fingerprint sensor, even though it's almost 2 years old on the Pixel, it still runs smoothly and fast. It's ridiculously fast. It works really well. I think I'm reenacting what it would look like if you were on a date with me and I was disinterested with you. I would bust out my phone and start texting somebody else. But what can I say about this? Look at that back again. Like, it's really distinctive, the color of the Pixel, the blue one. I know I already said that, but again, like, here's me taking a picture of something else that has interest to me on that said date, and that was that. Okay, so we got a sweet overhead view in this video. So the screen on the Google Pixel, it still really holds up well against other 2018 flagship devices. It's really bright. It's not the best in sunlight, and also the battery life on that, it may just be my model, but the battery life could be better. It's a bit It's a bit small. I think it's a 3000 milliamp battery. I could be wrong. If I am, I'm correcting it now. But in terms of speed, you can see it's really fast still, even though it's 2 years old. I think I do have a comment about the bezels. Even though the bezels are huge, they're not really annoying to me. I think I still do enjoy the look of the phone from like front on. The bezels are big, but they're the same size as the Pixel 2. So, I mean, if you're not looking for the cutting edge of screen technology and want something that is, you know, edge to edge from top to bottom, or has a notch, or that doesn't have a notch rather, the Google Pixel would be fine in terms of design. Screen to body aspect ratio, it's okay in my books. The bezels aren't huge, they're not like Xperia size bezels. So that pretty much sums up all my B-roll footage. So in terms of the summary, or if I think you should actually get a Google Pixel 2016, either the XL or the smaller version, I highly say yes. Why you should get it, the camera is ridiculously awesome. It's still really fast. It's running the latest Android version, Android P, and I believe it's on 8.1. It's also really well built and designed well, in my opinion at least. I don't see anything wrong with the design. And if you're going to go with the blue model, it kind of stands out. It's a really kind of like punchy color. It's really, really cool. And I really like the color of the blue. I don't know why. But those kinds of things kind of add to a good Android experience. And like, who am I kidding? The camera's great, so if you're going to be taking photos of your food or selfies in the car before you're getting ready for work, trying to look all fancy schmancy, whatever, it's going to do the job really well. You have unlimited Google storage for your photos with the Pixels. In addition to that, the software is blazingly fast, still even to this date. It doesn't skip a beat. I've been using it for a few days now, and like the Android P beta is also really awesome so far. The sound is decent. I mean, it's not too quiet, but the sound coming from videos and audio it's alright. And oh, one second, it also has a headphone jack. The 2017 Pixels don't. So if a headphone jack is important to you, it has that. What else? You get a lot of bang for your buck if you're spending about 200 US or 300 Canadian on the Google Pixel. If you're strapped for cash, or if you just want to experience the Pixel for the first time and also don't want to break the bank, I highly recommend getting the Pixel. You won't be disappointed. And so far, it's competing for space on my pocket with my iPhone 10. I feel like I want to go back to Android indefinitely. So now I flip it over to you. Have you picked up the Google Pixel recently? Have you had it in the past and couldn't stand it? Let me know what your feedback about the Google Pixel 2016 edition is in the comments down below. If you like this format, please leave a like. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel. Also hit the bell notification so you'll know whenever I have new videos. Also, if you want to help support my channel, please leave a comment and also share this video with some friends that are interested in getting the Pixel. And also follow me on my social channels, which are coming up in the next slide. Catch you in the next video. See ya! Are you thinking about doing it? Have you done it recently? Oh, that's too much question.